Fiona Brewer, Addison Field, Caroline Hembry, AJ Holder, Carrie Meehan, Jubilee Middlecoff, Allison Phillips, Sophie Weiss, Hannah Wolf, Wyatt Bell, Jackson Bernard, who is 6'3", Isaac Cartmore, Clyde Covey, Julie Davenport,
how are they going to fit the whole percussion up there?
Yeah, let's get that floor.
Dylan Dykes, Aaron Eastup, Ethan Hopkins, Hunter Jones,
Hey, Honor. Hey, Honor. Hi, Honor. Hey, we don't do that yet.
Ethan Long, James Meehan,
Oh, yeah!
Get it, James!
Noah Morlock, Haley Monger,
Let's get down a little bit more. How far do we have to scoot down? Just go to the end.
Caleb Nicholas,
Right there for now.
Caleb spent a lot of hours on his makeup tonight. Mackenzie Nicholas, Mackenzie did her brother's makeup. That's always good. Luke, I am not your father, Peters.
We're gonna have to move down in a minute.
Murray Ponder,
Let's start now.
Sean Reed,
Get down.
Connor Roberts, Joseph Rushford,
I know him.
Diana Rutherford. Caitlin Sanders. Caitlin, are you Padme from Attack of the Clones? Okay. Camden Scarce. Noah Vineyard. Noah does not have jaundice, by the way. Just saying. No doubt you've heard me say this at the concert, and I've said this many, many times. Me coming in here last summer, it's great to have a group of young men and women who are leaders. That's hard to teach. But this group right here hit the ground running with me right at the beginning of June, or middle of June when I got the job, when we got together at that band camp at the end of June, and we got here in July. They've been nothing but outstanding and awesome leaders and young men and women in this band program. I will truly miss them. They have no idea how much I will miss them, because usually when you come into a class like this, it can be hit or miss. And in my book, it was a giant hit. All right? I do, because I am a man of long words. Amen. I'm going to keep it short and brief tonight, because there's only one thing to say. Many years ago, a band director friend of mine started doing this at his band banquets, and I picked up on it, and I've done it for 15 or so years in a row. It is hard to make through, so bear with me. I will say this: the other night at the concert, I really, really wanted to cry when the seniors stood up, but I was sweating so bad and I was about to pass out that the tears just couldn't come out. The thought was there, my chest was going, but I was sweating and I started blacking out. So, but tonight, if I don't make it through, you'll see why. This is from an old Irish prayer. Whew.
You already sweating again, Robert?
I pray you enough sun to keep your attitude bright, no matter how gray the day may appear. I pray you enough rain to appreciate the sun even more. I pray you enough happiness to keep your spirit alive and everlasting. I pray you enough pain so that even the smallest of joys in life may appear bigger. I pray you enough gain to satisfy your wanting. I pray you enough loss to appreciate all that you possess. And I pray you enough hellos to get you through the final goodbye. Class of 2019, I love you guys. You know that. So, this year has been when I say outstanding, it's been great, folks. I spent the last 7 years working my tail off, and I came here, and these group of young men and women really, really helped me, along with everybody else in the room. You all have no idea how appreciative I am of that for my family. And I want to take this moment to thank the boosters, the parents, and every student sitting in this room, because you truly have accepted my family and I into the Rebel Band. And that means so much to me. I want to thank my wife, who is here somewhere. She is somewhere here. This is my... she better be here. We were doing double duty tonight with the formal over at 6th grade. And so that's why Samara was here all dressed up and fancied out and stuff like that. So she had to go take her over there, but I do want to thank her for making this jump with me over here. I brought her home. So for those of you who do not know, she is from the Tri-Cities area. And it had been a long plan of ours to come up to this way. And I'm so glad and appreciative of getting the opportunity to work with your children, because it's truly the best job. I had this conversation with Dylan Bailey 2 days ago. After the concert, I sent him a text at like midnight, telling him what an outstanding job he does, and how an outstanding job that our entire staff does. And that makes my job a lot easier, to have good people to work with, to have good people to support, to have good students to work with, and more than anything, good people to call my friends. I do want to thank two gentlemen real quickly, because I always forget to thank them, but Mark Monger and Derwin Cartmel helped us out with our electronics this year. Miss Deb, thank you so much for being a most wonderful president this year to help me through a lot of times. So, if you are I got one more person to thank, and then I'm going to thank a group of people that go along with these people here. I want to thank this person who is not here this evening, but pretty much this band program. You know, you can say the band program doesn't really run without me. It really does not run without Vicky Pinto, and I think you all can say that. I'm going to save my last little thing after the slideshow. That's about next year. So the next group of people I would like to honor, and I'd like you to stand up. If you are a parent of a senior up here, would you please stand up? I think these people deserve really, really good applause.
You voted for it. You paid for it.
If y'all got break out.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when gets what